हेलो 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 दोस्तों, अमन मामा आ गया एक नई वीडियो के साथ। आज अपन रिएक्ट करने वाले क्रेजीएस्ट थिंग बिलियनियर्स बाय। जो बिलियनियर्स हैं, खरबपति अरबपति, जो पैसा उड़ाते हैं, काय पे उड़ाते हैं? चलो, फालतू मतलब अच्छी चीज़ों पे उड़ाते ही हैं, फालतू चीज़ों पे कैसे उड़ाते हैं अपन देखेंगे कि अपन ये फालतू चीज़ खरीदेंगे कि नहीं अगर अपन बिलियनर होते। ठीक है, जल्दी से लाइक करो वीडियो को, सब्सक्राइब करो। ठीक है, और ऐसे अच्छी वीडियो आती रहेगी तो मेरे को बताना कि तुम ये खरीदोगे कि नहीं। ठीक है, चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं।
If you had more money than you could possibly spend in 100 lifetimes, wouldn't it make sense to blow some of it on some outrageously stupid things? From $24 million pocket watches to diamond-studded sports cars and even a bathroom throne made of gold, the Richest explores some of the dumbest things ever purchased by billionaires. First up, you guys know what a watch is, right? It's one of those silly single-function devices that people used to use to tell time back in the olden days, before cell phones. Well, feast your eyes on the most expensive pocket watch ever purchased. This is the Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication Watch. It's called a super complication watch because the Swiss luxury watch manufacturer claims that it is, quote, the world's most complicated timepiece. Commissioned by American businessman Henry Graves in 1939, the gold-cased watch contains 920 individual parts, including 70 jewels.
नॉर्मल घड़ी पहनो ना यार, स्मार्ट वॉच पहनो। क्यों इतने खरबों अरबों बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स खर्च करने हैं घड़ी में? या मतलब अगर मैं बिलियनर होता तो मैं भी खर्च करता।
All of them handcrafted on a tiny scale. The piece also boasts 24 individual functions, including sunrise and sunset time displays, lunar phases, and a star chart. While businessman Graves paid $15,000 for the timepiece back in 1939, or the equivalent of $202,000 today, the Patek Philippe Super Complication Watch was purchased by an anonymous buyer at an auction in 2014 for the ridiculous sum of $24 million. Folks, that's a 118% markup. See?
24 मिलियन की तो वैल्यू नहीं है। हाँ, इसकी तो नहीं है। ये इसको जेब से निकालो।
Luxury sports cars. So how many do you think you'd have in your garage? A dozen maybe? Maybe 20 or 30 max? Well, meet Haji Hassanal Bolkiah, aka the Sultan of Brunei, a tiny country smaller than the US state of Delaware in Southeast Asia. This guy loves luxury vehicles so much that he owns, hold on to your hat folks, somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 of the world's rarest, finest, fastest, and most expensive cars. Yes, we...
यार, इसने चलाई नहीं होगी इतनी गाड़ियाँ, वो चला भी नहीं सकता। इतनी गाड़ियाँ कैसे चलाओगे आप मेरे को बताओ? इसने चलाई भी नहीं होगी गाड़ी, एक बार चलाई होगी मैक्सिमम। खरीदता था मैं, वक्त भी नहीं खरीदने का भी क्या होगा। मैं सिस्टर को बोलता होगा ये गाड़ी खरीद ले, ये नहीं आई है। हाँ, वो अपने कलेक्शन में रखता है, सिर्फ दिखावे का सीन, सिर्फ दिखावे का सीन।
We said 1,000. Among the collection, over 400 Ferraris, 24 Lamborghinis, and 600 Rolls Royces, including one Rolls dubbed the Star of India, which holds the title of the world's most expensive car at a price tag of $14 million. So how much total has the Sultan shelled out on all 7,000 cars? Topspeed.com estimates their total value at $5 billion. The Sultan's total net worth is only $20 billion. He spent 25% of his net worth on cars. See? Dumb. Our next dumb purchase was made by American rap artist Brian Birdman Williams. Okay, full disclosure, he's not actually a billionaire. He's just a mere humble millionaire. But this purchase is so dumb, we couldn't help but include it on this list. The rapper apparently loves his money. I mean, after all, he named his record company Cash Money. Anyway, in 2016, he came under fire for spending 1 million smackaroos on, are you ready for it? A toilet made of gold. When Birdman boasted about his golden throne purchase on...
यार, क्यों आपको है ना? आपका सुनहरी टट्टिया भी हो जो आपकी शिट से टट्टी से सोना निकल रहा है। क्या क्यों क्या कर रहे हो? क्यों चाहिए यार? ये करने के बाद भी आपके मतलब यहाँ फॉरेन में जेट तो होता नहीं है, तो टिश्यू पेपर से तो आई डोंट नो। ये परचेज मैं नहीं करूँगा। 7,000 वाली बिलियनियर 7,000 गाड़ियाँ नहीं, कोई मतलब है। और जो घड़ी है, घड़ी लूंगा महंगी पर वैसी घड़ी नहीं। ओके
Instagram, some rap fans labeled it as a low blow, stating that the absurd flex of wealth was ill-timed, considering Birdman was in the middle of a $51 million lawsuit with fellow rap artist Lil Wayne. Well, at least he didn't go one dumb step further and purchase a roll of 22-karat gold toilet paper available from
उसको नहरी
Australian
टट्टी साफ
company
करने
Toilet
के
Paper
लिए।
Man. True story. Moving on. This guy is Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, and he belongs to the royal
शेख
family
हमाद
of
बिन
the United
हमाद अल
Arab
नयान।
Emirates, one of the richest families on the planet by far. With a net worth of $22.5 billion, the guy whose nickname is the Rainbow Sheik has made plenty
Rainbow
of outlandish
Sheik.
purchases over the years. For instance, he once had a pyramid built to house 200 of his favorite cars. However, none of those purchases is possibly as dumb as what he did on his very own private island. Not satisfied with simply owning a private island, Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan decided to hire people to actually etch his name into the ground of the island. So
मतलब इतना ज़्यादा आप ऑब्सेस्ड हो सकते हो, सेल्फ ऑब्सेस्ड। एंड आई थिंक नहीं यार, सारे बिलियनर्स नहीं होते, पर हाँ इतना ज़्यादा क्या आपको वेल्थ दिखानी है कि अपना नाम अगर तो लैंड में जा
deep that waterways were formed. According to British tabloid The Sun,
मैं नहीं
the
करूँगा
letters are
कभी,
more
कभी
than
नहीं
half a
करूँगा।
mile tall in some places.
Oh.
The whole thing is so large you can actually see it from Google Earth. Though no official number has been put on the cost, Business Insider estimates the project cost roughly $22 million.
22 million कुछ नहीं है बिलियनर के
Just
लिए।
a hop, skip, and a jump away from the UAE is Saudi Arabia, where another wealthy royal, Saudi Prince Al Walid, allegedly made our next featured dumb purchase, a Mercedes SL600. Oh, but it wasn't just any Mercedes SL600. No, this one just happened to be covered in diamonds and cost him $4.8 million.
इतनी ज़्यादा गंदी दिख रही है।
Garson DAD Luxury Automotive Accessories was adorned with 300,000 Swarovski diamonds.
मेरे को अच्छे
Apparently,
लगे।
Al Walid was so possessive of his diamond-encrusted Mercedes that he would charge people $1,000 just to touch it. Oh, but here's what's interesting. The Saudi prince himself recently claimed that he never owned the car, stating that reports of his association with the luxurious Mercedes were nothing but rumors. Are they, though? According to Forbes magazine, Al Walid has a track record of overstating his wealth. Knowing that, why would he deny having made this dumb purchase? Okay, if you haven't found any of the previous items we've discussed on this list already to be super dumb, we're pretty sure you'll agree that this next item is super duper dumb: luxury ice. A California company called Glace claims that its ice cubes are a lot higher quality than ordinary ice cubes. The company's website claims that regular ice cubes may contain up to 150 impurities and carcinogens which can contaminate the flavors of your drink. Their ice cubes are elegant and pure. That's why a bag of 50 Glace luxury ice cubes costs a whopping $325. Let's do the math real quick here. Okay, 325 divided by 50. Let's see. Holy moly, that's $6.50 per ice cube. That's nearly as much as the cocktail that is keeping cold. What do you guys think? Is this a reasonable...
6 और 50 सेंट कितने होते देखते हैं। 50 US to I know.
Microsoft founder worth over $100 billion? Of course you have. Gates once paid $30 million for a journal kept by famed inventor Leonardo da Vinci. But we're not even here to talk about that. We are here to talk about the fact that in 2017, Bill Gates spent $80 million buying up 25,000 acres of barren Arizona desert land. Kind of sounds like you can't get any dumber.
Barron की spelling गलत थी ना?
But wait, here's the thing. Gates says he bought the land just 45 minutes outside of Phoenix to build his own smart city. Plans for the new city, which will be named Belmont, include 80,000 residential units, 3,800 acres for office, commercial, and retail space, and 470 acres for public schools. According to a press release, Gates plans to build, quote, a forward-thinking community with a communication and infrastructure spine that embraces cutting-edge technology designed around high-speed digital network.
ये डम नहीं है, उसके पास इतना पैसा है, इतना ज़्यादा पैसा है, ठीक है, वो चाहे तो खुद का शहर चालू कर सकता है, उसको करने दो यार, क्या दिक्कत है तुम लोग को? तो ये डम नहीं है, मतलब इन द सेंस कि मैं नहीं करूँगा, मेरे को इतना कुछ नहीं है, पर हाँ मेरे को ये फालतू में लगा।
focused data centers, new manufacturing
सबसे फालतू भी तक आइस
technologies,
है,
and distribution models,
550 रुपए
autonomous
की आइस
vehicles,
लेगा।
and autonomous logistics hubs. But wait a second, we take it back. That is not dumb at all. That's actually pretty cool. In fact, we can't wait to see it. Okay, so you've heard of Bill Gates, but have you heard of a guy named Larry Ellison? He's the executive chairman of tech giant the Oracle Corporation and has a net worth of over $69 billion. This guy has a couple of
Anchor
lavish,
Amir.
over-the-top purchases under his belt. Heck, the guy owns a $300 million private island. Perhaps most outrageous, though, is the fact that Ellison owns not one, but 2 military fighter jets.
ये भी डम
he
नहीं है
bought a Marchetti S-211, a training
यार।
aircraft designed in Italy.
बिलियनियर लोग ये सब ही खरीदना चाहिए यार। ये सब क्या, तो क्या मस्त आइटम है, मैं भी खरीदूंगा कभी नहीं होगा। 69 मिलियन मेरी नेटवर्थ होगी तो मैं 110% प्राइवेट फाइटर जेट खरीदूंगा।
And a decommissioned MiG-29, a
Obviously.
twin-engine jet fighter aircraft designed in the old Soviet Union, which the US government has refused him permission to import. Talk about spending money on stuff you can't even use. We don't know how much Ellison, who is a licensed pilot, paid personally for these military jets, but we do know that the Italian Marchetti S-211 is valued at $3.4 million per unit. And the Russian MiG-29 is valued at a whopping $22 million per
उसके
unit.
लिए चेंज है,
Our next
चेंज।
billionaire's name you should know.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Tesla Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Wow.
In 2013, the man behind electric vehicle giant Tesla and commercial space exploration company SpaceX made the rather unusual purchase of an old car from the 70s. Sounds dumb, right? Oh, but this wasn't just any car. This
नहीं
car
dumb
was
है।
also a submarine. Well, at least that's how it was depicted in the 1977 James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. Musk purchased the movie memorabilia, a car known as a Lotus E-Spirit, at a London auction for just shy of $1 million. We don't even know if it actually works underwater or if it's just a
बिल्कुल।
movie magic. But that didn't stop Musk.
बिल्कुल
He bought
dumb
other
purchase
cars
नहीं
such
है।
as a Jaguar E-Type Series 1 Roadster and a rickety old Ford Model T.
Jaguar तो
Apparently,
बहुत
the
अच्छी लग
Lotus
रही थी।
E-Spirit was the inspiration behind the design for the Tesla Cybertruck that Musk unveiled in November of 2019. Here's the
उसने
kicker, though.
पैसे
Before
वापस
Musk
बना लिए
purchased
अपने।
it, the James Bond submarine car was found in a storage shed that some random junk collector had bought for just a lousy $100 back in 1989.
Wow. Really?
All right, folks, we have saved the dumbest for last. Meet
बताओ।
Australian mining
बताओ।
magnate Clive Barker. Mr. Barker here has made what we believe to be the dumbest purchase by a billionaire in history. In February of 2013, at a press conference in New York, Barker announced plans that he was going to build a modern-day replica of a world-famous ship. What ship, you ask? Why,
Titanic.
none other than the RMS Titanic. Wait, what? Apparently a huge fan of the most doomed ship in history, he hopes to recreate the Titanic as closely as possible with its familiar external and internal appearances. According to Palmer, the new ship would be 883 feet long, weigh 55,800 gross tons, and carry 2,435 passengers and 900 crew members. And what, pray tell, does he call this masterpiece? Why, Titanic 2, of course. The estimated cost of the ship that will be an exact replica of the ocean liner that's been at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean since 1912 is said to be between $425 and $567 million.
मुझे लगा था इससे ज़्यादा
Only one
महंगी
major
होगी,
difference from
इतना
the
महंगी नहीं
original.
होगी।
This ship will have enough lifeboats for everybody on board. Is he nuts? You decide.
यार
Well, that's all the time we
ये
have for this
ship
video on the
के
dumbest thing.
ये शिप के बाद फनीएस्ट थिंग करने की वो है, ठीक है, फनीएस्ट चीज हो सकती है।
That billionaires buy. Which one do you think is the most outlandish? What's
यस, मेरे को बताओ सबसे ज़्यादा आउटलैंडिश क्या है, जल्दी से बताओ, जल्दी से। ओके, सो दोस्तों, ये थी डब या क्रेजीएस्ट थिंग जो बिलियनियर्स ने खरीदी है। ओके, मैं कुछ चीज़ें झूठ नहीं बोलूँगा, कुछ चीज़ें खरीद लेता, पर मुश्किल है। बिलियनियर बन जाऊँगा तब बताऊँगा कि खरीदा कि नहीं खरीदा, ठीक है। तो जल्दी से लाइक करो वीडियो को, सब्सक्राइब करो, ठीक है, और अपन जल्दी मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। बाय।